Yeah. Woulda. Coulda.
Okay, I don't look so bad now. Okay, I cleaned my whole screen, so now there's no handprints or nothing on there. So
Nice.
all right, looks pretty good. Not
All
better
right.
than that, though. Definitely not better than that.
That is correct.
So this one's focusing more on the gaming aspect. We've all had those games where they were stupid or ironic or whatever, but today we're going to talk about what has been the most emotionally driven game that favorite games of all time. What games have moved you emotionally? That made you go, no, don't end.
Mine's mostly going to be from my childhood, truth be told.
That's fine.
So if we're talking emotionally moving games, Final Fantasy X was really, really emotionally for me. I was a teenager at that time. It was great. I liked the love story. I liked the fact, like, there was a drama. It was great. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Ooh,
The music still hits me at times. If we're going newer games, Witcher 3, explicitly with the Bloody Baron, is very emotional.
I've heard Witcher 3 is the best. Like, is it that emotionally grasping? Is it really?
To give you a small spoiler, there is a monster haunting this Baron. They call him the Red Baron or the Bloody Baron.
Yeah.
Depending, and the monster you learn is the fact that it's a product of him beating his wife when he was drunk and them losing their unborn child. So you as a witcher have two choices. You can kill the child yourself, or you can force the Baron to go through a ritual he does not want to go through in order to bring the child peace.
Ooh.
And the entire thing is emotional as hell. It's one of the best scenes. It's pretty early, so it's not too much of a spoiler, but the answer would be yes, Daryl. The Witcher 3 is a fucking fantastic game.
I refuse to play it still. I refuse.
It's just a good game. You should play it. Kelsey played it and she loved it.
I'm probably going to, let's be honest, but not right now.
Yeah.
Not capable.
Batman Arkham Asylum hit me pretty hard. Arkham City hit me a little bit harder when you killed the Joker. Spoilers, I guess.
Yeah, spoilers. when he's like, I could have saved you, or I would have saved you. And after I was like, oh.
Think of it as a running gag. No! Are you happy now?
Do you want to know something funny? Even after everything you've done, I would have saved you.
That actually is pretty funny.
I totally forgot about Batman. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. So there's a ton of games out there. If Dragonfall, Shadowrun, Dragonfall's director's cut is a very, very. It's not super emotional, but you read it and it made me think for a long time of what I would do and what the choices I would make. Something that's just made me just feel without much processing. If you've ever played the game Journey, on PlayStation, remember how Journey made you feel? There's no words, there's no real huge story, but it just made you feel the game the entire time. Last of Us, the first one, because I haven't played the second one. That one was a super emotional game, but it's in the same vein. So did Tomb Raider, the newest ones.
See, I haven't played any of the newest ones. Are they
the newest ones? Yeah, they're very much Nathan Drake, Last of Us kind of styles. They're very good. Far Cry 3, when you meet Vance, he is one of the antagonists, and he's giving you the insanity and sending you off the edge. Always felt emotions then. And if you're going a little bit older, BioShock. The first one, when you meet
I gotta play
Andrew Ryan, it is one of the best monologues in video games of all time. I'll send it to you so you can see it.
that. No worries, I'll play it right now.
Slave obeys. You think you have memories. A farm, a family, an airplane, a crash, and then this place. Was there really a family?
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. One of the best speeches there is when you finally meet Andrew Ryan, who's been hyped up this entire game. The newest God of War, when you're with your boy.
Oh, that's right, the fourth one. I haven't played
Yeah,
that one either.
that's
Yeah,
it's an amazing game.
I'm sleeping on a lot of games, just like I am always.
Yeah,
Get off me.
yeah. Just there's a list of games you should play, and all of those make you feel just great emotions. Breath of Fire 3 or 2, the one with Ray, you start out as children with an adopted father.
Mhm.
You and the other child and your adopted father get separated, and he thinks you die. And then later on, you meet him, and he's gone completely feral, like because he's like a werecat person, and he's just completely gone into nature, and he can't believe you're alive. It's
Damn.
great.
Let's talk about the beginning of it all. For the first ones for me, it was Metal Gear, like that first, the one that was released, and the subtitle one that came out in '99 on PS1.
Snake.
That one, yeah. Well,
Snake.
when he's fighting his brother, and you meet all these characters, and then they go on to make 2, 3, and all these other games and things. That really was like the start of an emotional journey, learning all these characters and the histories and things. You said for you, and Final Fantasy X was there for me too. Also, I didn't get into. I played 7, but I didn't really get connected with it until I was able to sit down and actually read all the dialogues. Because you're a kid, you see all the dialogues. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
But so as a youngster, Final Fantasy X, you said what about it was emotional? What started the kickoff?
Well, I think it's the fact that Yuna is so reserved the entire time, and Titus is so emotional that they have a good dichotomy.
Mhm.
They play off of each other very well. Yuna already knows what's going to happen to her. She's accepted her fate. Meanwhile, Titus has not. He meets her, he chooses to protect her, he falls in love, and the entire time she knows that she's supposed to sacrifice herself and die. And he is just not okay with that. That
Yeah.
rage, that feeling of helplessness, followed by just instant like denial. It's very, very emotionally compelling.
Yeah, especially when you have to, the whole aspect of fighting this great sin that is inevitably your father, and all you thought of him as an asshole, but in reality he was a hero or whatever.
Yeah,
Great
they could have
story.
left that entire part of it out where Sin was your father, and Sin could have just been an evil out there, and it still would have been a great story.
It's true. It's true.
Less convoluted, it's still a great story,
Yeah, I remember finishing 10, and it was beautiful. And I know I played 10 too. I don't know if I finished it. But
Yeah,
I feel
don't
like,
worry about it.
I feel like that was more of a cop out.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a cash grab.
Oh yeah.
I heard Heaven's Sword, the newest Final Fantasy, was not Heaven's Sword, but like Final Fantasy,
15.
I think it was 15, was super good.
I want to play it so damn bad, but I can't. When I play it, I need my kids out of the house. I need to be
I I started it, but it just wasn't for me, so I stopped playing it.
See, I found out that a lot. People don't like Final Fantasy. But then again, Far Cry 5, the fucking Montana.
I've never played Far Cry 5.
I think it was Far Cry 5. It could be
Yeah.
wrong. But it's where you're in Montana and you're going against this family that are basically, they think they're God or whatever.
Yeah.
You really get emotionally invested because you just want to kill these people and what they've done. And once you hear the story and see it, you're like, and death, I'm going to cut you with a knife and to go slow.
Yeah.
That's one thing games are missing.
I know a game that you should play that might make you feel some kind of way. It's called Doki Doki Literature Club, and it's free on Steam.
I know that. I know it. What do I know that meant?
Don't even think about it. Just play it. It's just a dating sim. It won't make you feel anything.
That's the one that's the girl's all psycho.
No, that's not true.
I thought it was porn at first, and then I got really scared. I played it.
Yeah,
like,
look, it's normal.
Yeah, so I'll do the outro. Thanks, everybody. And thank you for watching. It really does mean the world to us. So be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. We're just getting started. We're doing a whole lot more. He's Commander Charmander. I'm Polyrath King, and we're out of here today. So see ya.
See ya.
Wow.